The last 17 of those as our fearless leader and CEO. Done an impeccable job, as John said. And when you think of 40 years, I mean, that's, we just celebrated the hospital's 100-year anniversary last summer. So he's been here 40% of the years that the hospital's been in existence. But it is astonishing. That's just unheard of in today's day and age to put that kind of commitment into one organization. For those of you who know Jack well, you never really know what's going to come out of his mouth. I thought about repeating some of those, but I think HR is probably somewhere lurking and I see recording, so I don't want to get fired my first week in the office. So I won't repeat those. But I can tell you, we always know what Jack was going to do. He was always going to behave and act and make decisions based on honesty, integrity, the highest ethical standard, regardless of what kind of decision that was being made. He had a commitment to excellence, and he always preached putting service above self. So we heard that multiple times, and he instilled that in our values and our mission. So we always appreciate that, Jack. And you always put a constant emphasis on quality, patient safety, and patient satisfaction, and that is incumbent in everything we do here. Several people have asked me, you know, Jack's retiring. What's his legacy there? And so I started thinking, what is his legacy here? And you think about, when you talk about legacy, what did the organization accomplish while he was CEO? And, well, we're standing in it. A beautiful medical center. Took us from downtown where we were landlocked and just really put us on the map out here and really grew our services. He built a nephrology, wound, and dialysis center over there at the Sue Ann Wortman building, which is fantastic for the community service that we didn't have previously. So very fortunate to have that. And then the beautiful health and wellness center / YMCA has been very successful. I remember talking, we were hoping we would get 800 members. We're well over 2,400 membership units now in that facility. So great success there as well. But it's not just buildings. I mean, it was his vision, his leadership to provide all those buildings together, to put together a campus. And so he took us from a small downtown rural community hospital to now we're a health system. We're not just a hospital, which I think is a testament to his leadership. And you also brought multiple new service lines and positions that we previously didn't have. I think it was 24 in the last 2 years alone. So really amazing there. But you also think about, when you're talking about legacy, what kind of recognitions and awards did the organization receive while he was at the helm? And so some of those are, we were a top 100 hospital 10 different times since he's been CEO. That's amazing. We were an IHA Inspire Hospital of Distinction. And we did that 4 times while Jack was CEO. And then we're also recognized as the top 3 hospital in the state of Indiana back in 2022. Top 3 yet under his leadership. And then finally, when you look at legacy, what kind of personal awards and recognitions did the individual receive? And those are also many, but the top 3 or 4 that I think of is senior services, and we see it on the board here behind us. They honored Jack as the person of the year in 2019. He received the IHA Distinguished Service Award in 2020, and he was also tomorrow he'll actually be receiving an award and recognition from the Purdue School of Pharmacy for Distinguished Alumni Award. So really amazing award that they're honoring him for that. And then lastly, and probably most important to him, is the Sagamore of the Wabash Award, which he received last year at our 100-year anniversary, which can only be bestowed by the governor. So really big honor. Jack always jokes with us that he wants a statue built. I think you're half serious and half joking. But all those legacy things, those are deserving of a statue. I mean, nobody could deny that. But when I think about your legacy, Jack, it's not just those 3 categories that I mentioned, but it's the culture you built here. To me, that is bar none, and I witnessed it the other night at the Suburban CEO dinner. All the other CEOs are jealous of what you've accomplished, the culture you've built here, And to me, it's not shiny new buildings, it's the culture you build. It's not awards and recognitions for the organization. Again, it's the culture. And then lastly, I know to you it's not important for your personal awards and recognition, but it's the legacy you've left here in the culture. So to me, that's the most important, and that's your legacy.
Thank you.
There are a few awards that we need to hand out. That's the first. And that's recognizing your 40 years here.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
And this one's even nicer.
Oh.
Although this one says 44 years.
I'll take 4 more on my pension. Thank you very much. That's beautiful.
And you get to take this with you. Take it to your Purdue games, and I hope they don't throw your car away.
Well, maybe stop using the valet. So. Thank you, Ryan. Well done. Appreciate that. Josh, what do you say? That's a long time been here. Long time, like you say, almost half a century. A lot of things run through your mind right now, a lot of emotions. People ask me, how you feel? Well, they go both ways. Have anxiety. I think you always have anxiety when you have a major change in life. Without whether you're changing schools or whatever. Anxiety to joy, because you get to spend more time with the family, get to spend more time with friends, get more of your own agenda of what to do. So a lot of emotions definitely come through on things that you have. But they said I grew up two houses from the hospital, back the old mansion. So spent time going in there, learned a lot. So Jerry's wife and daughter were here earlier. I used to go out back, I was 8 or 9 years old, I'd go out back of the hospital, and there's all kinds of stuff there. You know, Tubexes and syringes and empty vials. You think I'm kidding? We just threw stuff, in those days, you just threw stuff away. There was no biohazard, okay? So I'm 8 years old back there. Old Jerry came out, first time I met Jerry. He came out and yelled at him, "Get out of here, kid." No. He started when he was 14. Gosh, I think how long ago that was. And so a lot of emotions come through at this time. But 2 of them really tend to always come back on things. And one of them, thankfulness. I was very lucky throughout things. John mentioned my parents. Gosh, you're just so lucky in life if you can be born with somebody who loves you and values an education, both what they can teach you but getting an education elsewhere. So very thankful for what I had from that in growing up. Very, very thankful. Thankful for opportunities that I had. So many things in life come, and if you're in the right place at the right time, it just makes a difference throughout the rest of your life. And I had so many opportunities, and then so many mentors. People both when I was younger, in my education period, and in my period when I worked here. Mentors that cared about me, but who taught me a lot. And you learn so much more from being able to learn from people who care about you. And I thought, gosh, there's just so many things that I've been thankful for through all these years that have made a difference in my life. So that's probably what comes the most to me, the thankfulness. Thankful for the people who've gone before us. We stand on those shoulders of people who've gone before us. Thankful for those people. A lot of them not here anymore. I think back to doctors who were here when I started, the staff, times, I spent in the pharmacy up on the floors on that. But the people who've gone before us, who built the foundation of what we have today, very thankful for those people. It's hard to really express the emotions I have felt on that as far as being thankful. Thankful for our board of directors that we sit over there. John's leadership, finance, keeping the ship steering straight has been extremely important on that. We are very lucky to have a board of directors, believe me. I'm in meetings with some of the others. We've had a board of directors who's been consistent, who doesn't have personal agendas, who have been there and have the dedication to keep the heart of the institution as their main focus. We've been lucky on that through the years. John, very thankful for you. Melanie, accepted the next role on the new leadership group, leadership on that. And we'll be here for a long time to take us on that as that board of directors that needs. Been very, very thankful for that. Our doctors, and doctors, that was a long time on the new services that we brought. No, I'm not gonna let you out. General surgery, breast surgery, able to expand our town cancer class, all that. Too many people to name everybody. Joel back there with our sports medicine program. The doctors, very thankful for that, because that's why we're here. Okay, for our clinicians, to allow them to care for the patients. All of our clinicians, pharmacy or lab or everybody in here. So very, very thankful for the physicians who made such a difference in those 40 years, 11. And again, those physicians who came before us, those who've been here a while, all remember them, who made a difference in what we do. Thankful to the staff, to you. Okay? I get to be lucky as I go downtown, get many more compliments than complaints. Okay? That you've saved people's lives. You made a difference in their life. Okay? That comes down. You want to talk about people being thankful for something on that in their comment to me. And unfortunately, I get a lot of that credit, but that's not me. That's you on that day-to-day and all the departments who made people feel comfortable, who have made the emotional support and then the clinical support on that to make a difference in people's lives. Been very thankful for being able to work in healthcare. I hope you understand, all of you, the gift that is. Because there's nothing more important in life than being able to make a difference in other people's lives. And you get a chance to do that each and every day. That's what a blessing, because that's the key to happiness in life. Giving of oneself to others, making a difference in others' lives. Don't ever forget that when you're here. You have a wonderful opportunity. You've been given a gift of care for others. You've been given a gift to make a difference in people's lives. And Ryan talks about a legacy. That's a legacy to those individuals that's more important than anything you can do for somebody. That's a legacy that's more important for anything you can do. Thankful to the community who supported us. We all should be. That doesn't happen. Yeah, we get some that complain. They have those newfangled software things and they get on their keyboard. Trust me, majority of the community, the vast majority of the community is very, very confident in you, has trust in you, and are very thankful for what you give to the people of our community. Believe me on that. So when I look at things, and thankful for the board, thankful to our doctors, thankful for our staff, thankful to our community, that really brings in the other emotion that floods more than any other right now that comes. And as I say, a lot of the emotions there are, but that's the memories, okay? The memories. And the memories are not of those accomplishments. I appreciate what you say on that, I really do. But as you list those accomplishments, the memories are of people, okay? I've had several lunches the last, whatever, to do. I mean, yesterday we were down there. And what was that? It was memories, all right? In the departments you go through, the memories. Some of them we can't talk about. And things were a little different in some of those days. But the memories are of people. Of knowing you and talking to you and doing things. Just dealing with you and your brother. The stories you told me one time of getting on a cruise ship, I still laugh about that. We won't talk about that. The doctors who come and made a difference on that. The memories of the people. That's an emotion that hits more right now than anything. That's what I'll miss. Okay? That's what I'll miss. I'll miss you. Okay? I'll miss you every day. The faces, the people who are here, the patients, the community. That's what I'll miss. Okay? Because relationships, and don't cry, Linda.
Oh, stop.
Okay? I'm not dying. I hope not. But that's what I'll remember. Those times, the friendships that you made, the relationships that you've developed. Those are the things that have made a difference in my life. Okay? I stand before you today a most fortunate man. I really do, because of you. I go back to 1973, and I've never wanted to do anything else. I wanted to be in healthcare. Very proud to work for MHP. Very, very proud to work for MHP. There's not much else to say. I'm surprised Ryan gave me the microphone. I can go on, but I am. I'm a very fortunate man. And not much else to say right now, really, except I thank you. Goodbye. God bless. be accepting still cash gifts. Another week or so, for those of you who forgot your cards, they'll be in here. But thank you.